Before I get into the conversation, I want to salute to Wallo for doing 20 years in prison and coming home being productive to society, showing individuals that it's life after prison and you can be successful after being in prison for that amount of time. Salute to you, my brother. But I want to talk about me for a moment. I've been in situations to where I went to jail for traffic tickets. I did like 6 to 8 hours. Multiple times. Then one time I got caught up in a DUI situation. When I got arrested, I did like 6 to 8 hours. But then when I got to court, I had to do the mandatory 48 hours for a first offender. So I had 36 hours left that I had to do. It was eye-opening for me. Some would say, Trev, I thought you was from the streets. I thought you did time and you was this guy and all of this and that. I was, but I never went to jail like that. Jail ain't for me. Jail is not for me, dog. It's just not. And I grew up around certified street dudes, man, who did plenty of time, who caught bodies and all type of stuff, but it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. So when I was doing those 36 hours, I never knew that people was in there working for a quarter an hour. I said, wow, a quarter an hour. Imagine if you don't have no family, nobody that can help you while you in there, send you whatever, just anything they can send you. And you conform to being a slave. Ain't that the 13th Amendment or something like that? You say once you do something illegal, you can be a slave again. And it don't matter what race you is. Because we can do whatever we want to with you now. We can make you work for a quarter hour or free. And when I seen the conditions that people was living in, I said, that ain't for me, man. For real, that's just not for me. I'm not competing with none of my friends no more. My brothers. I don't want to be better than you. I want to win with you. I'm not trying to impress no girl, man. You see these women out here say they like criminals, they like thugs, they like drug dealers. They don't like the regular working man. They want a criminal. They want the rush. Man, I can't entertain your dumb shit, lady. I can't entertain it. It ain't nobody worth my freedom. I'm not competing. I don't want to be better than none of my partners. I want to win with you. And most of the time, that's what gets us into situations that we be involved in, that get us locked up. I want to have the flyer ride than you. I want to wear the clothes that the celebrities are wearing. Now, Wallo went to Fulton County Jail and he said some things. This is a lengthy video that I'm about to play. And don't leave after we have this conversation, because I have more topics. I have a political topic and I have another hip hop discussion. But jail ain't it. Y'all see it in the showrunner. Jail is not it. And I'm making this for the youth because that's who I'm concerned with. The future of the youth. A lot of people don't get second chances. Real talk. A lot of people do not get second chances. Where's the video though? Let's get to it.
Imagine if we transfer that shit and we switch that shit up. We gotta switch that shit up. It ain't nothing but motherfucker. Hold that. We gotta switch that shit up. We leaving all the women and kids the fuck out there. Niggas sliding up, motherfucker, with their kid. Blow their brains out with their babies in their arms. What type of dumb shit is that? We bigger than that. We gotta wake the fuck up, man. Let's stop playing with our lives, man. Y'all can do anything the fuck y'all wanna do. Y'all can be anything the fuck y'all wanna be. I'm out here and I'm holding it down for y'all, not me. I'm the cultural advisor to Google, one of the largest, which is YouTube, one of the largest corporations in this world. And I'm not doing that shit for me. I don't give a fuck about money. I got a bunch of that shit. But I give a fuck about corporate America and these people understand that his life and his possibilities after prison for my people. Everywhere I go, I wave a flag of the hood. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, man. Because I know who we are, and I know who we can be, and I know where we come from. Your mama struggled just like his mama struggled. Let me tell you something, man. When you kill him, nephew, I wish you could hear the fucking screams of his mom. Because if his mom scream, he gonna make your mom scream. And he gonna make your mom scream. And you gonna make his mom scream. You gonna make his daughter cry. You gonna make his son cry. Fuck that shit, man. We gotta tighten the fuck up. And if we don't tighten the fuck up, we in trouble. It's just gonna be black women and black kids that fuck out here and be done. How many kids you got now? How many kids you got now? How many kids you got now? Who got kids here? Raise your hand. Was your daddy with you when you was growing up? Was your daddy with you when you was growing up?
He died now too.
He died. How did that feel growing up without your daddy?
Crazy.
How you think your baby feel right now? Crazy. We gotta stop that fucking cycle. The reason we fucked up like this because we ain't got no black men stepping up. So what you gonna be with your daddy wasn't? You gonna abandon your baby too? And this shit start right here, right now. It's a mindset. I wasn't in jail, I was in Yale. I wasn't in prison, I was in prison. I wasn't in the state pen, I was in Penn State. I got my mind right in here. I didn't know. I came out here and I fucked it up. I fucked the streets up because I wasn't on no jail shit when I was on jail. You already know how to slide, that shit is over. You mastered that. You mastered sliding, pulling the trigger, being a real nigga, shot some dope. You mastered that shit. Master something else, because you already know how to master that shit. You're smarter than a motherfucker. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb. Like all you can be is a real nigga. I see the motherfucking crowns on you, because when I was your age, I wish I had motherfuckers to see them crowns. I see them crowns hanging over them locks, brother. I see them crowns hanging. I see them crowns. There's a bunch of crowns. Y'all can't see them, but I can. Don't never let nobody tell you can't be what you want to be, man. You can be any fucking thing. And I don't give a fuck what y'all situation is right now. You can bounce back from this shit, and y'all gonna bounce back. But just know this. There's a bunch of people that's counting on you, man. They counting on you. And them babies ain't asked the fuck to be here. They ain't asked that. Some of your mamas, some of your grandmas, some of your aunts and uncles, they didn't even know y'all was out there putting work in. Because they see you grow up. They see you grow up. They didn't know nothing about this. That you was sliding with the homies.
Let's give them some more.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
He said you mastered that. You mastered sliding. You mastered the hustle. You mastered being in a gang. You mastered being in the streets. You know what? I had to learn at a latter age in my life. I need to learn more. I need to be educated in more areas than what I'm good at. I need to fail at something and continue to fail at it until I get great. I was a supreme hustler. But if that's all I'm good at, what's going to happen when it's a drought? If I know how to slide, and that ain't me though. This part ain't me. If I know how to slide and run down on the ops, what's going to happen when it ain't no more ops? It's just, jail ain't it. Also, you got kids, man. Your kids got kids. You raised in a family where your father's a crackhead. Your father's a gang member. He wasn't there when you was growing up. To me, it's better to work a job, no matter what that job paying. Because over time, you're going to make some money. Over time. You might not have a lot at the moment, but over time, you're going to make some money, more money than if you make a quick buck in the street and you go to jail for 20 years. People don't look at it like that, but mathematically, it's true. The hustler don't last no more than 3 to 5 years. He may make $1 million in 3 to 5 years and go to jail for 25. 28 years you working, you're going to make $1 million mathematically. Jail ain't it, dog. I like when Wallo said, I wasn't in the pen, I was in Penn State. I wasn't in jail, I was in Yale. He was saying he wasn't on what he was on in the streets when he was in jail. He was trying to get educated so when he come home, he can be productive to society. $1 million worth of game. Salute to Wallo. I just appreciate Wallo, what he's doing in the culture, him speaking, him being a motivational speaker, and the things he's doing on the podcast with Gilly. Salute to Gilly too. We're gonna switch the topic. I seen Styles P made a post. One of my favorite artists, one of the 3 members of the Locks. I like Styles P, man. He's a great rapper. But he said something that caught my attention because I don't know what standing on business mean. Young folk, help me understand. What is standing on business? Everybody's saying it ever since T.I.'s son was yelling at his father saying, I stand on business, I stand on business. You never had a business or worked a job in your life. Your father was a businessman. For you to be able to live the luxurious life that you live and you yelling at this man at a game. Now everybody has adopted the slang, the term standing on business. And this is what Styles P posted. I thought the term I'm standing on business was the remix of I Handle My Biz from the early 90s and 2000s. But it can't be because mad soft dudes without a job or hustling keep saying the shit. I thought it was a remix to I Handle My Biz. Now, I understand what handling my business mean. In the comment section, help me understand what standing on business mean. Because I don't know. Now, I'm going to get to one more topic. And I'm gone. I'm going to play my record and I'm gone. I might got 2 more topics. Let me cut it out. But this is political. Right now, I see Trump dominating. Even though it's a small turnout for the people who's turning out to vote. It's a small turnout. People ain't interested. And life to me was better when Trump was in office than it is with Biden. The inflation is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I go to the grocery store. I can't spend under $100 on 2 bags. Gas prices are cool. But people are struggling right now, man. Home prices are through the roof. Everything is through the roof. We had Vivek Ramaswamy bow out. Ron DeSantis bow out the race. Nikki Haley still hanging in tough, going against Trump. But last week she said something. And if you look down on the channel and you scroll down, I talked about Nikki Haley a couple of weeks ago. I'm in North Carolina. She was a senator for South Carolina. Tim Scott bowed out, but he's endorsing Trump now. Now, she has said some things that really struck a nerve. And I speak for the black community. Are you voting for Nikki Haley? Is any black person voting for Nikki Haley? I see Charlamagne the God saying some things about Nikki Haley, that he likes Nikki Haley. I'm confused about who I'm voting for at the moment. I have an idea, and I'm going to announce it on this channel who I'm voting for probably around the summertime, because I'm voting this time. But she said this.
I'm a brown girl that grew up in a small rural town in South Carolina who became the first female minority governor in history, who became a UN ambassador, and who is now running for president. If that's not the American dream, I don't know what is. You can sit there and give me all the reasons why you think I can't do this. I will continue to defy everybody on why we can do this, and we will get it done.
Are you a racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No. We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we?
We never been a racist country. Now, she didn't want to acknowledge that the Civil War was based around, she didn't even want to acknowledge slavery had a part to do with Civil War. Now she's saying that America isn't a racist country and never has been. What I see is a woman that's trying to be obedient to a certain base. She's trying to appeal to certain individuals, and she don't care about other individuals. And she's the senator of the state where slaves docked at. Docked the boat at. And she don't even want to acknowledge that it existed, that it played a part in the Civil War or nothing. Does she deserve any African American individual to vote for her? Talk to me in the comment section, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm going to play my single off my album, It Was All a Dream. Go stream it. The link is in the description to the playlist on Apple Music, to all of the creativity that I've created over the years musically. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, plenty, abundance. Make sure you go get you some money. And jail ain't it, dog. Real talk.
If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I had to get me something. I came up from nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I had to get me something. I came up from nothing. I had to change my mental, upgrade my credentials. How a nigga came up, it wasn't accidental. Now monumental, more like legendary. A player never worry, bumping pop, Hail Mary, trapped off a Blackberry. Ain't contrary to your belief, I made it at them streets. Don't acknowledge beef, kept the play discreet. We too unique, on the winning streak. Spent a couple racks at the boutique. I wouldn't change nothing, I'm always me. Never took a plea, nigga, you a flea. I'm your OG's OG. He called me for inspiration. Need a consultation, just make the payment for the conversation. If it's elevation or innovation, my expectation ain't limitation. You need a demonstration. My track record and reputation should be admiration. That's confirmation. I'm decoration for the trenches, off the benches, jump the fences, no penny pinching. We off the hinges. Hit the shot, my team winning. The series clinching. You niggas finished. Never timid. I've been a menace. No old dog, and every day is printed. Haters living 'cause my life changed. Should be happy, but you a real lame. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I had to get me something. I came up from nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. I had to get me something. I came up from nothing. My lifestyle been kinda wild. Grew a real foul, but mama proud. Seen a young child take off his style. Wavy nigga, no new now. When they hate, I kept a smile. But meanwhile, I'm stacking piles. Beef, we don't reconcile. My grind, yeah, it's versatile. Run the game like Noah Lyles. New Audi with 0 miles. Been a baller since a juvenile. Never was I in denial. May have fell off for a while, but I'm back at it. Didn't change up. Got my change up. Kept my chin up for the come up at the Queen's Cup. Never linked up, they washed up. I got more paper than a Brinks truck. They think it's luck, but I don't get no fucks. I wouldn't change much, I've been clutch. Can't be touched, I'm a made man. See the haters through the Ray-Bans. Never drop locations. Never made no statements. Never did no hating. That ain't what I'm on, dog. Beat the odds and every day I ball. To the top I crawl, y'all. And you can bet I won't ever fall off. 'Cause it's prime time like I'm Dion. It was grind time on you peons. And I'm living fine and won't rewind.